and the All Indiana Podcast Network. This is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Jenkins, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 Podcast for Friday, April 11th.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
We begin on Indy's near South Side, where we are working to learn the name of the person killed on a bicycle. The crash involving the bike and a motorcycle happened around 5 yesterday evening near East Troy Avenue, just east of I-65. Investigators say the person on the bicycle died at a hospital, while the person on the motorcycle was stable. The group Indy Pedestrian Safety Crisis says it's the second death of a bicyclist on the streets of Indianapolis this year. At the state capitol, the House has approved a major rewrite of a plan to provide property tax relief, sending the plan back to the Senate. Governor Braun's signature issue has gone through 3 revisions now. News 8's government reporter Garrett Bergquist explains.
House Speaker Todd Houston says up to 2/3 of homeowners would save money under the proposal.
The idea that this is a bait and switch is comical would be the best way I could describe that. And you can be in support of 2 things at one time. You can be in support of the taxpayer and be supportive of local communities. But you have to have some expectations.
The current version would let homeowners claim a tax credit of up to 10% of their total tax bill, or $300. The House passed it on a party line vote around midday. It also expands the exemption for business personal property taxes. In return, most local government units would lose at least some revenue. Hamilton Southeastern schools would lose nearly $27 million over the next 3 years, compared to what they would have received under the current system. IPS would lose about $14 million. Some districts would gain revenue.
It's a tax hike. It's a tax hike on all of us here within the state of Indiana. Your income rate goes up 2.9%, and now cities and towns can tax you too.
Democrats say local governments would be forced to raise local income tax rates to make up the difference. That would hit both homeowners and renters.
Over here on the left hand, you're saying we're going to give you this tax break, but you're forcing local income taxes at the government level to provide the services that people need in regards to fire, police, and schools, or whoever, and now you don't have it. So you have to raise that to provide the services that people expect they have out of their property taxes.
Houston says there's no guarantee that would happen.
If local government wants to go out and raise a tax, then they can go out and convince their community that's what makes sense. But for our role in this, which is to create a better property tax system, more transparent to Hoosiers, provide more relief to Hoosiers, I think we hit a home run.
Governor Mike Braun says he's already heard from people who are worried about the local income tax issue. He says, I have our team going through line by line to verify all the language in the bill matches the deal. If we find errors or it doesn't do what I agreed to, then I am confident the House and Senate will make needed edits to honor the deal before I allow it to become law. At the State House, I'm Garrett Bergquist for Wish TV. WishTV.com or follow us on Facebook for updates.
At the state Senate, Republicans have scrapped a plan to offer universal school choice vouchers. It's part of the budget package a Senate committee approved yesterday. Governor Braun had called for universal vouchers during his campaign. But one Democratic lawmaker doesn't believe the budget has room to fund the vouchers.
It only makes sense. We are fiscally constrained. We don't truly, if anyone says they really feel positive about what's going on in Washington right now, I would really challenge you. I'd like to hear more from you.
The full Senate still has to vote on the spending plan before it will likely go to a conference committee and to reconcile with the House's version. A woman who pleaded guilty to 2 fatal crashes that happened almost 3 years ago will be out of prison this summer. Kelly Anderson pleaded guilty last month to reckless homicide charges for the crashes that killed Dr. Brian Dillman and Kiana Burns in 2022. A judge gave Anderson 3 years in prison, but since she has been jailed since her arrest, she only has to serve another 84 days followed by 3 years of probation. Dr. Dillman's daughter was among those testifying at Anderson's sentencing hearing. Just take a listen.
No sentence today is going to bring my dad back. It won't give me another Christmas with him, and it won't erase the fact that someday I'll have lived more years without him than with him, or that I'll grow older than he ever got to be.
The judge also says Anderson's driver's license will be suspended for 10 years. Let's talk sports. The Pacers will have home court advantage for the first round of the playoffs, following last night's 114-112 win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. The win clinched the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference for the Pacers. They will take on the Orlando Magic tonight in their final home game of the regular season. When it comes to the weather, Storm Track 8 says we are off to a cloudy start, but we are in for a sunny afternoon. Meteorologist Tara Hastings has your News 8 Daily 8 forecast.
We're going to start off with mostly cloudy skies. We've got a lot of cloud cover out there right now, and then we'll look for some sunshine this afternoon. But it is going to be a bit breezy and cooler, too. Okay. So about 10 degrees or so colder than what we saw yesterday. And let me show you what we have right now at the Indianapolis Zoo. We are dry, but we are chilly and also cloudy as well. We've got temperatures coming into the lower 40s right now. Northeast wind at 14 miles per hour with a feels-like temperature of 33. And we do have temperatures a little bit farther northward, even colder. We're at 35 in South Bend, 36 in Richmond, and farther southward, we've got temps into the 50s. And we do have a few spotty showers that we are tracking. Some light drizzle and some light showers across parts of Lawrence County in the Bedford area. And then farther southward around Seymour into Vienna and also around Jasper, we're seeing some light showers as well. This is all due to a departing area of low pressure that's just to the south of us. We've got high pressure just to the north of us, and eventually we'll begin to clear out those clouds. But we're going to start off with mainly cloudy conditions early this morning. Later in the afternoon, we'll begin to clear some of those clouds out, and I do think we're going to see some sunshine later today. As for temperatures, we'll climb to about 47 degrees at lunchtime, and we will see highs later on this afternoon, about 53. That's about 10 degrees or so below normal and below what we had yesterday as well. We do have some warmer temperatures and dry conditions heading this way for the weekend. We'll share that full forecast coming up in a few minutes.
To get a peek at Tara's full forecast, just head over to wishtv.com, or you can download the Wish TV Storm Track 8 app. And don't forget to check out our Storm Track 8 weather blogs. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 podcast for Friday, April 11th. I'm Jeremy Jenkins for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.